Hey everybody, it's Tim. Thank you so much for listening to the show. We really, truly appreciate it. And we run this entire thing ourselves, so if you'd like to support us, head on over to patreon.com/improvisdead. For just $5 a month, you can become an improv pervert and unlock 100 plus bonus scenes and access to our Discord, where you can request scenes for us to do, as well as join a very cool community of folks. Thank you so much again for listening and enjoy the show.
Everybody, welcome to Improv is Dead. We've got me, Damien, and I. And
great energy, D. Great energy, buddy.
As always, we have Dan White and Tim Lyon.
I like the drag.
Yeah,
on all the
what's
names
up, everybody? It's 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. We're recording this.
Not too early, not that early, truth be told.
You know what happened is I was like, Tim was like, you want to bring us in? I was like, yeah, sure. And then I was like, fuck, what am I supposed to say when I bring us in? You know, what's the spiel? Because I'm still, I feel like I'm still learning the host.
There's no wrong way to do it. I feel like I get too robotic and like morning shock jockey. So that was good, Damien. Yeah. Don't let us.
That's and Dan. That's the other thing that got in my head was like, okay, just use your regular voice. Don't use radio guy voice.
That's what it is.
I think the radio guy voice is good.
Hey,
I like
everybody, welcome to Improv is Dead. I'm with Dan White. And
yeah, bring back.
Baby. How you guys doing?
Well, we have a prompt from the Discord this week. We're doing these prompts. If you're an improv pervert, you can throw a prompt in the prompt channel in our Discord, and we'll use it on the show, hopefully, if we can get to them all. But this one's is from Chase M. Chase, improv pervert, certified improv pervert. Chase says, what's something you believe you'd be able to do despite having no experience? And an example he gives is having to land a plane. Great example.
Yeah.
Something I do not think I could do.
I have one locked and loaded, but Damien, I think you.
Yeah.
Wait, really quick. Do you guys think you could take a plane off, like make it take off?
I think I could definitely pull. I've seen enough things where you
just pull on that little lever, yeah. And,
it looks like you're just pulling on the stick, but I'm sure there's a lot more going on with the buttons and whatnot.
Yeah,
there is a lot more. You know what I learned this week is that there's forced retirement at 65 for airline pilots. Because the understanding is that even if it's almost imperceptible, your physical faculties start declining to the point where it becomes a flight risk for your passengers.
Wow.
Tell that to the Senate.
Yeah, that's exactly where it came up, Tim. Right? It was in a podcast where they were talking about that, and they mentioned that for about age limits, and that's what they said, yeah.
How old was Sully Sullivan? When
he was probably like in his late 50s. He looked like he was in the late 50s.
What if he was 66
like,
and they were like, all right.
That's why he changed the rules. Yeah. Like, while he did land the plane, he was 66. And that's why he couldn't do it. What's yours, Dan? Dan, you do it.
Mine, I think, is I really think I could be a CEO. I think these strikes between, and that's what I was alluding to earlier, between both the Auto Workers Union, the Screen Actors Guild, the Writers Guild of America, prior to that, the Teamsters, which credit to UPS for kind of answering that pretty quickly and giving them everything. But like, I'm pretty routinely shocked at how out of touch these multi-millionaire CEOs are, where it's like, I think it's just a fucking superpower in like American culture in general, but certainly in American business, to just have fucking zero self-awareness. And like, these people constantly are like, oh yeah, this is fair. Like they'll come to the deal with this. And it's not that I'm shocked that they're greedy, because they're kind of fucking assholes, but like, I'm shocked that they don't have any finger on the pulse of how the workers are feeling. Like they truly don't understand how bad it's gotten for people and how upset and how unified they are. And I think that's the thing that keeps surprising me, is like, this is your job. And like Warner Brothers had their like investor thing where they kind of put out their balance sheets, and they're like, we lost $500 million on this so far. And you just go like, what are these people's jobs if not to understand the ecosystem? Like, this is a business of relationships, and it seems like they have zero awareness. But I do think I could do it.
Follow-up question: what's the skill that you would bring to being a CEO? Like, what's the CEO skill that you think you would be?
Because it sounds like the skill that the skill is exactly what you described. To be able to kind of just go blank face, I don't care about people, I care about the numbers.
In my mind, it's like that's why they're CEOs. Like, have you ever seen that clip of Richard Pryor on a talk show? Like, I think it was in the 80s or something, but they're talking about just that, and I'm paraphrasing, but they're like, why aren't you, why wouldn't you be a CEO? It's like, because I don't have it in me to be that ruthless or greedy.
So I think that's the thing. So this is where like the loophole is I think the hard part of being a CEO is getting to the point where you're in a position to be a CEO. That's like that is decades of like Machiavellian office politic conniving, like relationship building, whatever you want to call it, to get to that point. But once you're there, I mean, all these CEOs chase streaming like it was like the golden goose, and it was like nobody at any point ever was like, there's no way that this is going to be as profitable as the current model. And they just kept doing it. So I don't know. I mean, I know that there's more to the job than that. I'm being a bit cheeky, but like, truthfully, I'm like, I don't know how much. Like, what? Like, it was different in like the 90s, right? Like, this was a great thing I heard recently was like when you were, or a lot of times in Hollywood, and this is kind of different, I guess, different issues than the auto workers are facing. I don't know that industry, obviously. No, like, I think at a point you had to have taste, right? And you were like dictating taste. But now we've gotten to the point in Hollywood where it's all just like streaming, like anything goes for subscribers, dump money into it, burn it, and then like brand shepherding. You know, like, it's like you don't have to be a tastemaker to be like, what's Star Wars? Like, you're like, we just make a new Star Wars.
Sorry, I just got an email that we lost the General Motors sponsorship. So we're...
Well, Damien, what's yours? What's your...
I think, and I've thought about this a lot, but I think I could fend off multiple attackers at
so
once.
Let's
say up to 5 people I could fend off if they were trying to attack me without weapons.
So self-defense, you're like you think you could be a self-defense instructor. You could tell other people how to defend themselves.
Not really. I wouldn't say I would have the skill to teach people how to do it, but I feel like in my head I could.
You could be like Secret Service.
No,
you have a lot of fantasies. You sit at home and have a lot of fantasies about being attacked and what you would do to the guy.
I'm just saying the image is coming to my mind where I'm like, all right, what would I do if and seeing it in movies too, and I'm like, all right, I don't really know martial arts. I've never really been in a fight before, but I feel like I could do it. At least get away from them in some way and disable one, and like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I could do it.
Yeah. So
I see that as like a self-defense.
5 teenagers are trying to attack me.
What was the exact question? Was the question? Did they say job?
It's what's something you it just says what's something you believe you'd be able to do despite but we said land a plane. I think we got caught on pilot, and that's where the job stuff comes in.
I think I would be able to do that.
That is fair. Do you think you have that element of surprise where it's like people expect like a Jet Li, Jackie Chan,
maybe,
and if you just like balled up with like a butcher knife and just started swinging wildly, they'd be like, "What the fuck? How do I even defend against this?"
I don't know. It's and trust me, I'm sure if put to the test, I would get my ass beat. But there's a part of me that thinks if it happened that I would be, because I do. Anytime I'm alone and walking home at night, I'm like, I feel like hyper aware.
Just fucking try me.
But seriously,
in the back of your mind, you're just like, just fucking try me.
I'm like, all right.
Anybody who's walking by themselves.
Here we go.
I hope this guy
all right, totally serious question here. This is like dead on. You have 2 options. You either have to fully defend yourself against 5 teenage attackers.
Okay.
Or you have to float for General Motors or Warner Brothers or Disney for 1 quarter. Which do you think you could more likely succeed in?
I
mean,
maybe CEO. No, I mean attack for sure. But I don't know.
I mean,
Float
attackers, all you have to do is
CEO.
defend yourself, and then you're done for you're done for the week.
Because I feel
Well,
like,
but I'm saying like you're not getting your ass kicked. That's like so
Right,
in
and you
that
don't have
scenario,
to-
like you don't want to get your ass
and
kicked.
I'm-
In the second scenario, you
yeah.
don't want to get fired.
and I'm not necessarily saying I would kick their ass. I would be able to fend them off
Yeah.
to the point that
Scare them enough that they would all tuck tail.
that they'd
and
be like,
run.
"Oh, fuck this! Like, let's get out of here," or something. Like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah.
So
But
you think
CEO for 1 quarter, I don't know
for
how like
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, it's a quarter, right?
I mean, what do you have to do? You just got to keep it afloat, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, mine would be. I think I'd be able to be a park ranger, and like take care of a national park,
Wow.
despite having any outdoor experience.
What is this?
The one thing, and honestly, the one thing that I would be afraid of is, they have to do like those controlled burns of like leaves and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
the one thing,
park
the one thing I'd be
rangers don't
super
do
afraid
that.
of.
They have
they do.
firemen that do that.
Yeah, but the park rangers are part of it.
But they oversee it, right? I mean, they're like there.
I
to,
don't
like,
think that I
supervise
could
and
be
stuff,
totally
right?
wrong
Yeah.
about this. This could be like a couple weeks ago when I said something very confidently that was totally incorrect about airline attendants. But I can't imagine that the park rangers are the ones who set fire.
It's not. I'm not talking about like a full control burn of like like sometimes they just like burn leaves and
But
shit
do
like
park
that.
rangers do it, or do they call people to do it?
I think it's part of the job.
But it's not like just like an admin thing where they're like, "All right, we got to get the controlled burners out here. Let's schedule them."
that
for
I don't
8
exactly.
a.m.
Well,
on
exactly.
Wednesday."
I have no experience in this. I just think I could do it, but I just don't really have any outdoor experience. But I feel confident that I could kind of walk the land.
What makes you so confident that
and
you
learn.
can do that?
I just like being outdoors. I just
But
like
you're not
being
an
out in the woods.
outdoorsman.
Currently, no. But I would say I'd like to be outdoors.
Where do your
more. I
skills,
get outdoors as much as I can.
Where do your skills end? So say from
If you asked me to eat something off a tree, I would have no fucking idea.
building a fire.
Or
Can you build a fire?
or mushroom. I could build a
Just a
fire.
regular
A
fire,
I can
okay.
build.
You think you could build
So
a fire?
That I can do. I think I can.
Not with like a
I built
lighter,
a fire on a beach
with a
once.
light-
Yeah, I did a little fire on a beach once.
You're saying with like sticks or like with a
Yeah,
really?
with like you two rocks doing
Magnifying
doing a little sparks. Yeah.
Wow, Tim.
No, the rock and sparks.
Color me surprised,
Wow.
dog. That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But that's where my shit ends.
Yeah.
I've also watched a lot of TikToks since then about how to make like a different kind of fire that's like underground, and then there's like a hole so you get a little air, so you have like a suction vent or like an air vent. So I think confidently I can. The one thing I am super scared of though when it comes to the burning of stuff, the leaves and not knowing, because there was a guy who I can't remember whose story this was, but he just burnt some leaves, and it turned out that it was like the same leaves that you would use in like mustard gas or something like that, or some kind of like, and he ended up breathing it in, and it just like his entire lungs just got
Jesus
like
Christ.
destroyed.
God.
And I was like, so that type of shit, I wouldn't. But I also I think I am smart enough to not just be like, well, I'm just gonna burn this shit and see what happens. Like I don't have that mentality where I'm
Yeah.
like, here's how I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna burn it. So I feel like I have a little more common sense that I would try not to get myself killed.
All right. Wow.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
a good answer. Good answer there, Tim. Well, that was a good discussion,
All
guys. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Anybody got a scene idea based on everything we talked about? I mean, I kind of want to put Dan in the CEO chair.
Yeah. CEO of. We'll just say you're CEO of something.
We'll put Dan. He's in the CEO chair. He's kind of having. This is just like this isn't like a big quarterly meeting. This is just like your general meeting.
Sounds good. All right. What do you got for me? I don't want the same old bullshit.
Did you want coffee or anything before we get started?
Yeah, we got snacks.
I got
we're
assistants for
gonna
that,
see what I
okay? You guys are creative directors. I don't need coffee.
I know, but you just
I'm good.
Yeah, we just want to make sure
Okay.
you're comfortable.
My sciatica's flaring up.
Oh man.
I got a hemorrhoid the
that's
size
the
of
worst.
Texas dangling out my asshole, but besides that, I'm comfortable. Let's get to it, boys. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to be comfortable.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
sir. And we are happy to have you. Welcome.
No one talk about my donut, okay?
Of course not, sir. No.
Not now. I know no one's going to talk about it now while I'm in the meeting. I'm saying nobody talk about it when they leave. I don't want anyone leaving and snickering about how I'm sitting on a donut right now, okay?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And sorry we left it. I mean, it's our kind of fault that we left that donut in your chair, sir.
Well, I mean, I knew he was coming in.
Yeah.
I had heard from the floor below that he had the hemorrhoids,
Yeah.
so I put the donut in there. But we didn't want to offend you.
Yeah,
but we figured you'd want to be comfortable sitting on the donut.
And
I
it's
think
our
what you
fault
fucking
for your
idiots
fault.
did, I think there was a miscommunication
Yeah, I
between you two
thought it was a
numbskulls,
real-
where I
I
think
thought it was a
Glenn
real-
tried to help me with a medical grade donut.
Right. And I thought
But Vince
he said, get a donut
left a
for
fucking
the
jelly
chair.
donut.
He said get a jelly donut, or he said get a donut
Yeah.
and put it in the chair. So
Yeah.
and that's my fault.
So the
I'm
medical
sorry.
donut, Glenn, is helping. Thank you. But I got
Yeah.
jelly donut slowly creeping its way up my taint right now. So
Sorry about
but that's
that.
okay. Vince, let's get to it. What do you have for me? I don't want the same old bullshit, okay? It's Harry Potter here. What do we got? What's Harry Potter? I thought we did it all. I thought we made all the movies. What else is there?
Well, we have a Harry Potter is a vast universe.
Mm-hmm.
There are
The
many
Potterverse is what
Potterverse,
they call it.
and we have many directions that we can go in. So, our first.
I think you're
idea
making up
here-
slides here just to try to buy space here, because when you said universe, you had a slide of the solar system, and you said any direction, you had a compass rose. Are you just trying to
Right, well,
maximize
here's-
your slides here?
No, well, it's to sort of illustrate what where we want to go.
Visual chocolate
Yeah.
is what we call it in the business.
So
Visual
here
chocolate.
you see the Milky Way. Here you see
We're
the
going
Milky
back
Way.
to
friends.
the universe. Okay.
The universe. We're just kind of showing you this is
Okay.
what a universe.
Right.
Just one universe,
This is
because
yeah.
the space is filled with infinite
Is
galaxies.
it Harry
infinite
Potter in
universe.
space? Is that what we're doing?
Well, that's one of the options.
That's a
You'll see
great
that on slide
idea,
76.
actually. Yeah, that
but
is
you're
great,
jumping
yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you're jumping ahead to slide 76.
Okay.
Yeah.
But right now we're staying in Hogwarts
Okay.
for now.
Hogwarts.
And this is Harry Potter, but now Harry Potter is a teacher
Right.
at Hogwarts, and there's a younger class coming in. So this is
Who's
Harry
this in
Potter,
the slide?
the new
is this
class.
a teacher? Who is this?
This is an AI-generated teacher
Yeah.
of what
Okay.
a teacher might look like.
Okay.
Put
Very
it.
simple
All right,
prompt.
Glenn, Vince, I want you guys to cut the fat. I just want you to get to your ideas, okay? I
Okay.
think we got a lot of
Mr.
visual assistance here. I don't know if I need
Sure.
all this visual. I know what a teacher looks like. I don't need
Mr.
AI.
Osborne.
But yeah,
So what we have here, let me get. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go forward into the slides. So that's Pluto.
jump out of the universe stuff.
Jupiter. Sorry, we got Earth there. And that's the sun. Let's see.
What's cool about these slides and how Vince laid them out is that this is actually the order in which we are from the sun.
Yeah.
So you saw the
So we're
sun,
gonna go-
and it's visually,
So we're going,
visually mapped out.
My
the
very
same way.
educated mother just served us 9 pizzas.
What?
Sorry.
Your slide, it says, my very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas, and the first letter of each word is underlined.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You don't
That's
even
to
know what
show
that.
you-
Neither of you know
Yeah.
what
The
that
order-
means.
the
That's- oh,
or-
it is,
the order
okay.
of the
Yeah, it's the order of the
planets.
Oh
planets.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go 12.
We didn't know you were going to catch that. That is very good,
That's
sir.
great,
That is why
Mr.
they pay you the
Osborne.
big bucks.
We're glad to have you.
Incredible, Mr.
Yeah,
Osborne.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So what
here
does this
you
have to do with
go.
Harry Potter?
So this is all right. We're
So
going
now you're just
one-
breaking it down.
Well, we're describing what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
universe,
So we're
what a
jumping-
universe
yeah,
is.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's jump to 12 billion light years ahead.
All right.
Okay, so
All right,
here
guys,
you
we
go.
are 43 slides into this presentation, and we still haven't
Right.
left the initial statement, which is the Potter universe.
Right.
Well, so basically what we're describing here is there was no Harry Potter,
Oh, God.
and then there was the Big Bang,
Okay.
here we go. Here's
and then there
Big
was
Bang.
millions and billions of years,
Yeah.
and now
All right.
there is Harry Potter. Slide 52. Vince,
Boom.
go.
And here's,
Harry Potter blasts into the scene.
Boom. Here's a clip from Cosmos.
When I first caught on that the stars are like so
Guys, I don't want anything
When it
else
first dawned
with the
on
universe. I just
how
want to get to the
Got it,
idea.
got it.
far away
I'll
they
keep-
must be.
Where is the
Where?
idea? What slide do you first introduce the idea?
Okay, so
One of the big things
yeah.
we want to do with these with the new franchise is take a couple of schools that are actually around the LA area and turn them into real Hogwarts. So
Okay, you're getting into
We
the
are
promotion of a film that I don't even understand what the film is yet.
Okay.
well, this is this ties into it, so it's a tie-in. Yeah.
So here we go. See this? This is Wilson High School, and this is what it looks like now. and now after the transformation.
With the AI prompt,
Okay.
turn Wilson High School
that.
into Hogwarts.
Are we gonna take?
It looks a little fucked,
Yeah, it
but
looks like
Yeah.
you guys just took like the triangle tool on Microsoft PowerPoint and added a bunch of spires to the building.
We're gonna
that's
take
There's like a bunch of
yeah.
rainbow triangles on top of a high
We're gonna
school.
take you through a virtual tour of the inside too. Here you go.
Okay, wait. Did you guys actually use AI, or are you just using that as a placeholder? Because this looks like you just went into PowerPoint and did it in the PowerPoint program.
this is what AI would make it look like.
Yeah. So this
is our interpretation of what AI might
So
do
here you go.
had we been
Yeah.
able to get
We're gonna-
the
So is the
license
idea that
permission.
Harry Potter goes to a real American high school?
It's
that's
no.
part
it's
of it.
Sort of it,
Yeah.
but
What's
we
the
kinda-
name of the movie? Tell me the name of the movie.
it's
Harry Potter.
Potterverse of
Yeah.
Harry Potter, the Potterverse of Madness
In high school.
in high school,
Yeah.
but it starts in high school.
So here you
So
go.
basically, Harry,
Here's a so this is the before tour. We're gonna take you through the school. You see kids in class.
Okay,
We
Vince,
couldn't get it live.
are you supposed to be Harry Potter in these photos, Vince? I don't know why Harry Potter is
We
bald.
did, yeah. So it's kind of short. This tour is kind of short. We got kicked out kind of immediately.
Okay, so in this new
school.
universe, just so I'm clear, Harry Potter is bald, decked out in Hugo Boss. Is that how I'm to understand what Harry
well,
Potter?
he's older.
he is
Yeah,
older.
he's gonna be older.
yeah.
He's older. Why?
He's
Time hasn't been good to Harry.
yeah.
But he's in high school.
And he's to his credit, he's 48 million years old now. So
Is he going back to get his GED?
Here's what happens. Yeah, so here's what happened. Harry Potter went to
No,
Hogwarts.
yeah.
And he
All
got
right,
this
I
huge.
can't help
And I
feeling
wanna
like
make
I've
sure that
been
we
filling out
differentiate.
most of the plot holes in this film.
he's not.
No,
he's
just
not getting his
listen.
GED. He's in high school, so
He's in high school for the
actually-
first time.
Seems like Glenn
So-
has a kernel of an idea, and Vince, you keep talking and making it harder on him to talk.
It's not harder. No, we are on the
we're
same page. We
have been
listen.
prepping this
Harry Potter.
for months.
Harry Potter. He went to Hogwarts,
Okay.
right? And he got an incredible education in magic. But then he leaves and he tries to go into the real world. And he's like, "Oh shit! I don't know anything
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
jack
what
shit.
is this shit?
I don't know fucking
Motherfucker,
anything.
I can't
don't
believe
know
I'm
how the
this
world
stupid.
works if I'm not
I
in the
can't- I didn't even
Potterverse."
gain any real world experience.
So now he is being sent back to high school to possibly get a GED, or maybe then go to college and get an actual master's or a bachelor.
Okay, so this is kind of like Chamber of Secrets meets Fast Times at Ridgemont High, or Goblet of Fire meets Superbad. Is that what I'm getting here?
Sure.
So we
if
get
that's
this
what
straight.
you
So
want.
he's trying. I like this. Okay, so now I'm into this. So now let's see. He goes back. He's trying to get his GED. But he's trying to fuck before prom. Is that what it's about? He's trying to get fucked before prom.
Well, it's tough because he's older.
So
we
it's a
we
big-
thought about
Yeah. I like this. I like where we're headed with this though. So maybe. So yeah, so and then maybe there's a thing where it's like, yeah, nobody wants to fuck him because he's a wizard, right? And he's like, I'm a wizard. No one wants to blowjob me,
Well,
right?
I don't think it would be the wizard
then-
aspect that's making it. It's probably because he's a
Yeah.
55-year-old man who's back in high
but
school.
then maybe like
so
a
maybe we
close
can have
friend,
him relationships
a
with
close
the
friend
teachers.
is like on prom night. She's like, I've always liked you,
Well,
like this is it.
you know,
and then he's
well-
like, all right, let's, they're at a party and
He's more so coming to terms with the fact that he's so much older than everyone else and has
yeah,
since
in wizard
really-
years
has
though,
no-
in wizard years. I think that's
Right,
our
right,
loophole,
but
right? Is
he
he's
doesn't
48
have-
million years old in wizard years. But in human years, we say that's like 16, right? So now he can fucking suck whoever he wants and it's above board because it's wizard years to human years, right? I like where we're headed with
well,
this.
wizard years. It doesn't work like dog years and
Yeah.
women.
We can
It's not
make
that-
it that is what I'm saying. We
It's
make
not-
it wizard. So if he's 48 million, we say, oh, he's 16, so he just wants to get sucked off, right? And he's gonna get beer. He's gotta go get some beer to get sucked off.
I think the
Maybe
issue
he
we might
gets
run
some of
into
the
is that
rum from the school.
older
What's
men-
the rum that they drink? The butter rum? The butter beer? He brings butter beer.
Butterbeer.
Gets everyone fucked up, right? Everyone's super fucked up on butter beer. And he's over there going, I just gotta get sucked, right?
I think the issue
But
we
I'm
might run
16.
into is that I understand. I hear your logic. I think what we might run into, because we talked about this,
Yeah.
what we might run into is other older men, 55 years old, might try and do this and say,
Exactly.
well, I'm 16 as a wizard.
Yeah, I'm in wizard years.
In wizard
Yeah,
years,
but I mean, look at Barbenheimer,
I'm legal in
right?
wizard.
I mean, look at
about it?
Barbenheimer.
Yeah, what about it?
I mean, it was huge. People, it's all about guerrilla marketing, right? So if we get a bunch of 55-year-olds out there being like, hey, this is a hot new movie on TikTok, I like this. So everyone gets butterbeer. Someone's parents die maybe, or they're out of town. Maybe they're out of town, so we don't go dark with it. Someone's parents are out of town, and okay, so his parents are out of town. Harry doesn't have parents. That's perfect. So he tells everyone in high school, my parents are dead. They got killed by this wizard. Come on over. I'm gonna have a huge fucking rager at my aunt and uncle's house, and everyone's getting fucked up on butterbeer, maybe vaping wands or something. And maybe you could have a hot teacher.
Yeah, well, we showed you the AI teacher from the first slide. I think that's
I'm just thinking like merch and stuff. Yeah, I like where this is going. I like this idea, boys.
Yeah, well, it wasn't necessarily our idea. I just want to make sure that if this goes through...
I'm giving you guys credit for this, okay? I'm not one of those CEOs that takes credit for other people's ideas. I like this. Mm-hmm. Here's, I think, what we got to figure out. I think here's the problem. I'm looking at this from my CEO brain, from my marketing brain. I'm going, how do we figure this out? So Ron is just such a fucking wet blanket, you know?
Ron Weasley, his friend. Yeah.
You think we could like put a bullet in his head or something?
Well.
Just get him out of here.
I think get
him out of here. I mean, get him like a little funny, like fast-talking Jonah Hill sort of sidekick guy. What do you think? I could see if Jonah Hill's available. All right.
I think Jonah Hill's kind of a little bit problematic right now.
Yes.
Not really
so
somebody that we want to... Sure.
Right?
But if we're trying to make the movie make money, we're going to lose a lot of people just based on having Jonah Hill in the film, I think.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm trying to say, I know there's no wrong answers. I'm just trying to look at it in the future, how it's going to play out.
I wonder if John Belushi's available.
John Belushi?
John Belushi,
an animal from Animal House. He killed that movie.
We could, we might be able to do like a CGI. Yeah, his.
So we get Harry Potter, we get John Belushi, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're just up to hijinks. And I mean, who knows what they're going to get into next day.
Did you say John Belushi?
John Belushi, yeah.
He did say John Belushi.
Okay. Oh. Do we we have access to his,
we have a hologram.
Oh, I love that.
We're able to hologram him.
I love that.
Which in the Harry Potter world, they do kind of like a blue ghost style thing, which we could do. I mean, we could
would be so funny. Oh my God, this would be so funny. I'm spitballing here. What if the whole time, the whole movie, John Belushi's just trying to get sucked? You know?
Well, it seems.
But he's 16 in human years, but he's just trying to get sucked.
Well, John Belushi's not a wizard though, so he's still.
Yeah, but
he doesn't have that. He doesn't get that caveat that Harry Potter's going to get.
He don't have the capabilities also to make the hologram into a wizard. He's going to wear his Animal House.
What if his Patronus? What if he's got one of those Patronuses, right? So he's got a Patronus. So Harry makes him a Patronus, and this Patronus is just John Belushi, and he's trying to get sucked.
So taking John Belushi out, making John Belushi the Patronus rather than being
because now he's not a human. He's a Patronus. He's just trying to get sucked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like that.
Okay.
So it's Harry and his wisecracking Patronus, and they're just a couple of high schoolers, red hot American high schoolers, trying to get sucked.
Hey, honey, do we have any beer in the fridge?
She's walking him. She's a dog walker.
Yeah, I think there's in the fridge in the garage. There's something left over from Thanksgiving.
I got fired.
I didn't really keep a lot of beer in the house. You got fired today?
Yeah.
What?
I got fired. This new CEO came in. He fired me.
Why? I feel like you had been working on that presentation for the last 6 months.
It sort of just, kind of turned into his idea, and I pushed back on some things, and he just.
What did you push?
He just wanted everyone.
Push back,
everyone's getting sucked off in the movie.
In Harry Potter?
And I don't know, man. This industry just fucking killing me.
Well, what was the idea? What was the idea?
Harry Potter and Jim Belushi get sucked off, and
Jim Belushi?
John Belushi. Sorry, we're trying to.
That makes sense.
That's the pushback. I said, let's just get Jim Belushi to get sucked off. He's still alive, and
oh, honey, Jim Belushi.
I know, but I don't know.
Oh, you never pitched Jim Belushi.
I know. It's just kind of. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here, man.
Well, what's the premise? What?
There's no
John
premise.
Belushi. I mean, if it were me, I would say that Harry Potter. If it were me, if I was gonna, and I don't mean to do your job for you, but if it were me, I don't know. I always thought that Harry Potter coming back as an older man and going back to high school, and I don't know, maybe like having like kind of like a little bit of a relationship with like some of the, but he's a wizard, so he's older, but he's in wizard years. This is just something I just thought about this.
This
I don't
town's
know.
poisoned your brain too, honey, and it's my fucking fault.
This summer, Harry Potter is back.
Hello, mate.
Potter.
Yes, here, sir. Here,
Potter.
Here,
Potter
sir.
here. You look a bit old to be in high school.
Oh well, yes, sir. I'm a bit older than everybody else here. A bit of a non-traditional student.
But I have your birth certificate, and it clearly says you're 16 in human years. Potter, dude, it's up to you, man. Just walk in there, use your magic, and score us some butterbeer.
I can't. I'm so nervous.
What's this, fake ID?
Hello. Yes.
Mick Suckin'?
It's me. Yes, that's correct. It's Mix Suckin.
How old are you, Mick Suckin'?
I am 21 years old.
All right, checks out.
He doesn't believe you. Hit him with the abracadabra. Fucking kill this guy,
okay.
Potter. Fuck yeah. Don, can we talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah. You grab a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Don, you got toilet paper on your shoe.
Oh yeah, no, it's part of it's a new marketing thing for Potter Reagan.
For the movie, yeah.
For Potter Reagan. So Harry Potter's coming out the same day as the Ronald Reagan biopic, so they got a whole Potter Reagan TikTok marketing thing going on. It's gonna be huge. Everyone's putting toilet paper on their foot because it's a scene from the movie.
Yeah.
From the Reagan
Well, that's what we
documentary,
wanted
not from the Potter movie.
Oh, okay.
Right, yeah. We saw, we got in there to see, the board was able to see a screener of the film
it's good.
last night, so we wanted
It's
to make...
good.
Well, I think there's some issues that folks had brought up.
Okay, 16
the
in
fact-
human years.
That's not even the issue,
Okay.
honestly.
Yeah, honestly, that didn't even
that
come
was
up.
fine.
Yeah.
Did that come across? Because we put it in the script a lot.
Yeah, you showed you kept showing close-ups of the ID just to make sure people knew.
Well, we gotta make
Which-
sure because we're walking a tight line, but we walk it. We walk,
No, the
we walk
dubs-
the tightrope.
The dubs too helped a lot. The voiceovers, the
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a couple
captions they
ADR of
the
dub,
captions,
Yeah.
the long,
I think-
inserts with
Yeah.
the text.
Because that's one of the things we added when he's getting sucked off. He goes, "I'm 16 in human years," so it's okay.
Yeah. Sure, yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it's okay.
that's-
He's 16 in human years. It's okay.
Well,
That's not
ultimately,
even-
I don't know
honestly,
if that's
that-
gonna be an issue in the after.
The-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The main issue I think that that everybody kind of had with it is that there's no magic whatsoever. The only time he does do magic, he kills a guy.
There's one
blows his head off.
There's one
a
scene where he
gun.
blows his head off, which is not
I know. Well, he says abracadabra before he pulls the trigger. I know.
right.
But he sticks
yeah.
the gun in the guy's mouth, says abracadabra, and shoots it.
And,
yeah.
well,
We
and
never-
the
we-
performance you got from that actor, he gets
He
shot
forgot
in the
to
head
fall
and then
over. Yeah.
he sits there and shakes for about 10 seconds, and he never really.
Like he did get hit by a wand,
and then
but
you
he
can
actually got
see it in the
there's a full
background.
bullet hole in his
Yeah,
head.
when they come out of the store, he's still like opening the register and checking another person out, and
Yeah, it's as if
almost
you
as
used
if
a different shot
Right.
maybe before he died, just B-roll.
Yeah, we gotta
and
use
the
AI to
biggest
get that
comes
out.
back
Yeah.
at the end of the movie for some reason. He plays
Yeah.
multiple extras in the same.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah, we're
extras in the
saving
back,
money.
a
We're
lot of-
saving money because we went a bit
Well, that's
little
just
bit
one
over
of the,
budget on
that's just
AI.
one of the things that. Well, and Jim Belushi's hologram seems.
Yeah, we couldn't get John Belushi, so we had to use
Right,
Jim
and the
Belushi.
thing is- right,
But we
but
only,
it
he
was
wouldn't
our
do the
ability
movie,
to
so we had to
Jim
do a Jim
Belushi,
Belushi
yeah.
hologram. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
the thing is, it's not even him as a younger Jim Belushi. It's
Yeah, it's all clips from according to Jim.
Yeah. I think that is probably one of the bigger issues, and the biggest issue is that really none of the Potter universe stuff is involved whatsoever.
Well, because
nothing looks the same.
All right, let me show you a presentation. I think this will clear a lot of things up. Everyone get comfortable, okay?
Okay.
So the Potter before there was Hogwarts, before there was Earth, there was the universe.
Hi, yes, Mr. Osborne. You wanted to see me? I brought some reports here for you to.
What's the tracking on Potter High?
Potter High. Well, the opening night, it made. Sorry.
It says it made 150 million opening night.
Opening night made 150 million. And then the next night it made $12.
I mean, we're still doing great.
Right, and I think that had to do with the strike.
Dang, what's that drop off? Hang on.
The movie workers, the cinema workers strike. I think because no one was, all the theaters were closed.
Yeah, damn.
But you see the next day, because they resolved everything.
Yeah. That
same day, so they all went back to work the next day, and you can see here it made 314 million on Sunday. So opening weekend.
So we got
overall,
a 456 million and $12 opening weekend.
That's right. Yeah.
And we're not even at Labor Day yet.
No. So, if we have a few more weekends like this, it'll, hopefully break even. The movie will break even. And
well, I think it's safe to say big budget comedies are back. I want all my IP going to high school trying to get sucked off, all right? I want Iron Man getting sucked off. I want Spider-Man getting sucked off. I want the Smurfs, all high school sucked off.
Sure.
We're going to make the SOU.
So yeah, those are the numbers right now, Mr. Osborne. So yeah, and you wanted to see me in here for something?
Yeah, I took another job. I'm gonna be a park ranger.
What?
Gentlemen, another fun one in the books. Let's do some plugs. We got anything going on? Any shows we're watching? Anything people should check out?
Man,
My plug is Laugh Track, the new national album. I love it. Came out last weekend.
ooh, I'm binging Sopranos right now. Check it out.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay. Very cool.
Tim, anything for you?
I don't think so. I'm moving at the end of the month, so, just send good vibes that I have a good move.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing serious to plug. I will plug our Patreon. We got a bonus up coming out this week. It's got myself. It's got Damien. We did a scene request. I think the scene request was something along the lines of a man's eulogy is a great place to start plugging some ads. So go check that out. Check out our Patreon, patreon.com/improvisdead. Boys, we'll see you on the next one.
Woo, thanks, everybody.
Peace.